Really, Disney? Really? Pirates of the Caribbean, Western Edition, otherwise known as The Lone Ranger. I say this because this movie is basically Pirates of the Caribbean, but it's a Western. Here's some evidence to back that up. It's directed by the same director of the first three Pirates of the Caribbean films. It's written by the same writers of the Pirates of the Caribbean films. It's produced by the same producer of the Pirates of the Caribbean films. And it has the same star of the Pirates of the Caribbean films. And of course, he's doing his usual Jack Sparrow shtick that really just got old. It really got old. Armie Hammer's the Lone Ranger. And I really didn't like him. He was really unlikable. Really unlikable. Like, they wanted me to root for him, but I just couldn't. I couldn't. He was really, he is not a star. And I know all the big studios are out there saying, oh, he's a star, he's a star. No, he's not. He is not a star, and this movie cements that. And as I said before, Johnny Depp is doing his usual Jack Sparrow shtick that really got old after the fourth film. And it's just, couldn't you try something new? It's just, he wasn't convincing. He was not convincing enough. I know he has a little bit of Cherokee in his blood. I know that. But I didn't believe him as Tonto. I didn't. And the chemistry between the two is just, it's just not there. And it's weird because Lone Ranger and Tonto are one of the greatest duos in entertainment history. They messed it up completely in this movie, and it's like, why?
Why?
And the writing is really all over the place. It's just, the pacing wasn't working for me. It's like, at some points it tried to be like a kid's movie, but yet at other points you had, when people are getting shot, you actually see, like, blood come out of them. It's like shooting out. It's like, did they forget this is a Disney movie? And you have plenty of other actors in this movie that are just completely wasted. You have, Helena Bonham Carter is in this movie, and she didn't have much to do. You have Tom Wilkinson in this movie, and he didn't have much to do. You had, what's his name? William Fichtner. He was the villain, and yet he didn't have much to do. In fact, there's a character in this movie. He's the Lone Ranger's brother. He's played by, what's his name? James Badge Dale. He was also in Iron Man 3. He should have been the Lone Ranger. He really should have. It's like, I swear, this movie is bound to fail. And I'm not just saying that because the movie's bad, but I'm also thinking about this from a logistical standpoint. For, I'd say, about the past 5 years, every Disney Jerry Bruckheimer co-production, with the exception of the fourth Pirates movie, hasn't really done well financially and, critic and audience-wise. And those films are G-Force, Prince of Persia, and The Sorcerer's Apprentice. Those movies didn't really resonate well with critics and audiences, and thus they didn't really do well at the box office. And I think that's definitely going to be the case for this film. It really is. I guarantee it. So with uninteresting characters, really, really poor writing, really bad pacing and chemistry between the two main actors, I give The Lone Ranger 1 out of 11 doctors. Maybe it's about time Disney and Jerry Bruckheimer started, going their separate ways. So what do you think? Do you actually want to see this movie? If so, do you think it actually looks good? And if you did see this movie and you thought it was bad, do you agree with me where Disney and Jerry Bruckheimer should start, going their separate ways? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, if you like what you saw here, then feel free to press the like button, add this video to your favorites, and maybe even subscribe if you want. So until next time, this is Mark Aquino saying, hi-ho Silver, away. God, this movie sucked.